living on a bread line, having got a deadline. Now we're sitting hey at 5 tonight, watch your future flatline. I saw a heart attack, paying checks for family of 5, dreaming on the days me and you felt alive. I guess we're scared edge, maybe I should quit. It makes my eye twitch, trying to ride ahead in my balance with lovers and heartaches. Brother, we'd be rolling in it, and sitting on no coal mine. Stick me up like I'm your partner in crime, but it must be some imposter syndrome, cold disguising telling lies. Fortune buys a rich and kind. I saw a heart attack, paying checks for family of 5, dreaming on the days when you felt alive. I guess we're scared, bitch. Maybe I should quit. It makes my eye twitch, trying to ride ahead in my balance with lovers and heartaches. Brother, we'd be rolling in it. I guess you're scared edge, maybe I should quit. It makes my eye twitch, trying to ride ahead in my balance with lovers and heartaches. Brother, we'd be rolling in it. I guess you're scared edge, I guess you're scared edge, yeah, I guess you're scared edge, I guess you're scared edge, I guess you're scared, I guess you're scared edge, I guess you're scared edge. If my balance was lovers and heartaches, brother, we'd be rolling. Guess we're scared edge, maybe I should quit. It makes my eye twitch, trying to ride ahead in my balance with lovers and heartaches. Brother, we'd be rolling in it. I guess you're scared edge, maybe I should quit. It makes my eye twitch, trying to ride ahead in my balance with lovers and heartaches. Brother, we'd be rolling in it. Brother, we'd be rolling in it.
Hello guys, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Keiran Forbes.
Yeah, I'm John Muir.
Brilliant, we just heard one of your tracks here. What was the name of that track?
That was Skint Rich.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Thanks for
unreleased.
coming. Is it?
It's unreleased at the moment. yeah.
Brilliant. Plans for that in the future then?
In your future.
Good, good. We'll get into that anyway. So, just a few questions. Thanks for coming down today, guys.
Thanks for us.
I was just wondering, when did you start playing your guitars and singing and stuff?
I mean, I was never always a singer. Probably started guitar when 11 years old, something like that.
Brilliant.
So,
I was in the last year of high school and I picked a subject that was music tech, and I hadn't played before that, so I was probably about 17 and
Wow.
I just got really into it from
Got
there.
really good really fast. It's definitely
right on,
tell.
eh?
played for less time than me, but
Did
definitely.
you, did you always want to play guitar and stuff, eh? Or was
yeah,
there something else, or?
It probably came from like my dad's a drummer, so
Right,
it was
okay.
always like music around the house and that. Tried the drums, didn't take it. Like that, I'll do the strings.
Nice.
Fantastic. Well, amazing. You could definitely tell. And when did you start writing songs? When did you start?
Always kind of wrote wee bits and pieces,
Right.
but was never happy enough with anything. I've got like
Got
a total
you.
perfectionist thing,
I got
so
you,
it was
man.
like, no, there's good bits and there's bits that it's not gonna cut it. So it took me a while to accept and sit and think, no, this is a song. So no, for like years and years, but just never fully been happy with it.
Until you finally got
So-
these bunch of great.
so
Yeah, and then you've
you've
picked your band and that, you've
Yeah,
got a good
that
bunch of
helps
boys.
as well.
And does that make you feel comfortable?
That
in
definitely
doing it,
helps.
eh?
Like these guys make me definitely sound better.
But that's a cool thing though, man. Like play to your strengths and that. I like that. Picking some good boys for your band. It's a good
they're all-
decision. A good
They're all
decision.
pals as
Yeah,
well.
man. Exactly.
Yeah,
All
that's
friends
it.
makes it easier.
Well, that's what I was going to say as well. How did you all meet and stuff? How did you all get together?
Probably just around the town, seeing other bands and going to gigs and stuff. I think I met the other guys through. I met Ben actually through college, and like yourself, I met through gigs. Yeah, because he came and did a session one time. So I recorded him one time, but.
That's just a train.
We're over it.
Yeah, we were in a bit. That's just for the rider.
Get on the bus, you don't put the handbrake on.
Maybe that's what
That's what he done. That's what he done.
But the rider will be here after,
he'll be
boys.
there.
Alright,
That's
just
fine.
relax.
Right, so would you like to introduce another couple of songs we're going to hear from you?
Yeah, so we're going to play Seasonal Affection, which was the last single that I released, and we're going to do a wee cover for you as well.
Nice.
Brilliant. Right, over to you.
Nice. Cheers, boys.
Days change, we're stuck in a game. Oh, what's it gonna take me to get myself in the frame? How you gonna shed your skin? Weave away with that open book so. Oh, I must have read you wrong. Strangled up in blue, the scare pulled the hay. Now I hear. But you know all of me when you'll be away by 23. Is it real enough to mention, or is it season of the fiction? It's cold, made it to November. She knows the passage of time is quick as she changes the weather. How you gonna shed your skin? We'll weave away with that open book so. Must have read you wrong. Strangled up in blue, the scare pulled the hay. Now I hear. But you know all of me when you'll be away by 23. Is it real enough to mention, or is it season of the fiction? On the run, and I've had enough since 21. Only enough for disconnection. This is season of the fiction. You know all of me when you'll be away by 23. Is make some money, make some music, find some models for wives. I'll move to Paris, shoot some heroin and fuck with the stars. You mind the islands and the cocaine and the elegant cars. This is our decision to live fast and die young. We got the vision, now let's have some fun. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's overwhelming, but what else can we do? Get jobs in offices and wake up for the morning commute. Forget about our mothers and our friends. Oh yeah, we're faded to pretend. To pretend. We're faded to pretend. To pretend. I'll miss the playgrounds and the animals and digging up one. I'll miss the comfort of my mother and the weight of the world. Oh, I'll miss my sister, miss my father, miss my dog and my wall. I'll miss the freedom and the boredom and the time spent alone. Yeah, there's really nothing we can do. Love must be forgotten. Life can always start up anew. Oh no. Models will have children and we'll get a divorce. Find some more models. Everything must run its course. We'll choke on a vomit and that will be the end. Oh yeah, we're faded to pretend. To pretend. We're faded to pretend. To pretend. I'm saying yeah, yeah. I'm saying yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Singing yeah, yeah,
And we're back. Oh, that was brilliant. That was absolutely fantastic.
What a cover!
Oh, that was
What
great.
a cover!
What about that, eh?
The train's still no.
That's
Nah.
I hear that train coming.
Aye. I didn't actually think it's coming. I think he's just kept
I
coming,
think he's,
kept on going.
like his eyes just went straight off.
But next time, we'll sort it.
Hopefully,
I
it's
mean-
not mine.
You're filled up now, so
Well,
you're fine.
It's all right, aye.
I found my own.
Perfect.
So I just have a couple of questions for you boys. How do you actually get your inspiration to write your songs? What helps you with the creative process?
I mean, the way I write songs is probably I can't sit just with an acoustic guitar and be like, right, let's write a tune.
Right.
I like to kind of, without sounding pretentious or anything like that, I like to sit and like record bits and pieces,
Right.
like
Get the
actually
juices flowing.
produce,
and that.
like kind
Right.
of do a production at the same time, get different ideas, so I can always take things out, add things in.
Aye, it's dry.
It just helps to see what's going on and hear what's going on rather than just like, right, there's some lyrics, brilliant. Yeah.
No,
Get my
totally.
notepad out.
Do you write a lot yourself, or do you go with other boys, or do you bring it to the boys and say, what do you think of this? Or
A bit of both. Like I'll always be writing like wee lyrics and that, and then I'll kind of have a rough idea of what I want it to sound like. sometimes I will do it all myself, but there's a good chance when I do bring it to the boys, they've got way better ideas than me, so all the parts change anyway.
I know what you mean.
I mean, John's obviously a much better guitarist than me, so he normally throws out some cool ideas.
He could play anything. He could play the sound of that train going past. Sing it.
I think they'll get the next tune out of that.
You'll get another song.
Hey, I'm getting ideas.
And just a couple more before we hear a couple of tracks. What's the plans for your new material and what you've got coming up, the releases and stuff?
Got a new single coming out. No definite release date,
Right.
but hopefully towards the end of summer. It's called Panic Bells. Wrote it with Andy Gannon and Kyle Faulkner from The View.
Class, man.
When I was over in Spain. Yeah, it's a wee bit different from the other tunes, a bit more
Right,
kind of.
in different direction.
Yeah.
How did you enjoy that, going to Spain and doing the,
It was good,
like the
yeah.
songwriting camp and stuff?
Like I
How was that
say,
for
it
you?
was like the way I write tunes, and then the way you're getting thrown into different ways
Yeah.
of writing. So it was good to actually try a few things.
Yeah.
Out your comfort zone, I mean.
A little like-minded.
So like, how did it work? Was it like taken away and you were doing it all yourself, or was it you just
It was-
bouncing ideas off other people?
So it was like semi-structured.
Right.
Like you did have your sessions, your book sessions, but I normally found like the most cool parts came in the spaces between.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just get
Oh,
a
like
chat
as in
with-
you've been working on something, then you've
Aye.
like take a wee break,
Take
and
a
then
wee
something
break
comes
and
to
you
you.
just get chatting to
Aye,
like, someone
aye.
else that's just on the
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Big jam sessions.
John went to.
I went to a
usually
couple
do
of
that.
them, yeah. It is really cool for that. I think what's good about it as well is like the first thing they do, instead of like the kind of like getting to know everyone period, like they just put you in like groups to go and write a tune together.
Right.
You've only got like half an hour. I think they did that for you as well.
No, they never done that for me because Morty never turned
Oh,
up.
right, okay.
But flight was late.
It was
Oh, I mean.
it was cool though to do that because you were in like a group with people you'd never met, and then instantly having to try and be like a wee bit vulnerable with ideas and stuff.
There's team building
And
and
it took, to be honest, it took the whole half an hour for most people to actually want to be chatting to each other
Yeah.
enough
Aye, aye.
to try and get
It's
ideas
rocking
up.
of strangers, when
Yeah.
you get there, really, aren't you?
I really like
It's
that.
like a team building exercise
Yeah,
almost,
man,
isn't it?
itself, yeah.
Definitely.
That's kind of, I think that was the whole purpose. It's not so much to actually try and get like something out of it, but it's to get to know each other
Make
and get
people
you ready
feel
to
comfortable
be,
and stuff.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
networking goes on post
Aye.
these
A
things.
lot
It's
of that,
there, you
and
guys are all kind of
yes,
tight
mate.
knit and that, and
That's
it's
it.
really good.
Who
It's really
so you're bringing those songs back from there. So who did you go and record the songs with?
So when I brought them back, it was Chris Marshall. He's
Yeah.
Glasgow based.
Glasgow, yeah.
He'd done a lot of Jerry Cinnamon.
Jerry
and,
Cinnamon, Shambolics,
Calvin
and
V
that.
and
Aye,
Shambolics,
aye.
yeah, he's great.
Great experience.
Mad guy, like, but he's,
Aye, he's really funny, right? He's hilarious, man.
funny,
He's
really
brilliant,
funny guy.
Aye. Which
And that's-
it's great for the recording process,
Aye.
right? Just
Yeah.
Aye,
And so that's where your new song's going to be
Yeah.
coming from, yeah.
yeah, done that with him.
Brilliant, man, brilliant.
And then just another question: what gigs can we look forward to coming and seeing you?
Well, there's chats about a few things.
Ah, right. Is this all under wraps and
It's
like?
kind of under wraps.
Right, no bother.
Potentially looking at a headline towards the end of the year,
Cool.
Oh, fantastic!
which will be the first headline.
No, that'll be, you
There's just
definitely
been a lot of
deserve it.
sports and festivals and things like that before, but no, I think it's
Right.
time for our own.
So just telling
show,
people
so
to
I
keep
think-
an eye on your socials and that, and we'll figure it out later.
That's it.
That's actually news to
On
me as
mysterious.
well. To be honest.
Ah, you
Well,
just found
there
that
you go.
afternoon,
Yeah,
eh?
first.
Right, there you go. He's not telling the boys yet.
So where can folk find you on socials and stuff like that?
All social platforms. Keiran.Forbes on most of them.
Perfect.
All your streaming platforms as well.
Fantastic, man.
Cool.
Well, thanks again for coming here,
No,
boys.
thanks so
And
much.
you're going to play a suit with our track as well, aren't you?
We're gonna do that new single that's coming out, Panic
Amazing.
Bells. Gonna play that for you.
Brilliant.
Amazing. Cheers for coming, boys.
Thank you
Thanks,
very
boys.
much.
Thank you.
Danny wasn't terrified, he said he's got his mother's eyes. Wants to lead the high life, buying Glasgow skyline. Oh, wish it could be him. And Maria took asylum to pick a family from a dust, sipping on a fine wine, dancing on the cobblestones. She's such an overachiever. Oh, wish it could be her. So pull the shades over my head and send me back to where I know the panic bells are ringing out. Is it a song I've heard before? And all the motion makes me sick, and I'm afraid Beautiful, beautiful, terrible, criminal.